with, we're going to melt together 4 tablespoons of olive oil and 5 tablespoons of butter. That seems like a lot, but it's what the recipe calls for. And right behind it, you're going to have a pot of boiling water, and I keep mine on medium the whole time so that when I'm ready to cook the noodles, I only have to turn it up a little bit and they're ready to go. We're going to take our fillets, our grilled fillets, and toss them in some flour. And just go ahead and lay them right in with our butter and olive oil. I put my heat on about 6.5 to 7. Don't overdo it because you don't want to burn your butter. Now you're going to want your chicken to be a nice golden brown. I flip mine pretty often during the cooking process to avoid any blackening and burning. And yeah, so they're probably going to take about 10 minutes on each side, and then they should be good to go. For our next step, we're going to remove the chicken from the pan to a nice warm place. The oven. I just keep it on warm and while the sauce is cooking. So now the next step is going to be, you're going to take the same pan that you cooked the chicken in, keep there all the oil, chicken drippings, and you're going to add, now that made a big of a, you're going to add some white cooking. I just love that sizzle. Rachel Ray. Okay, now here's our 2 lemons that I've squeezed the juice out of. I'm going to add that. Now we're going to measure out of chicken broth. The actual woman's blog calls for a third or 3/4 a cup of chicken broth, but I use a cup. So now we're going to take our mixture, transfer it back over to the heat, which I never turned off. I kept it on medium. We're going to take our whisk and just scrape those drippings and get all the juices combined. Now we're going to up the heat a little bit, reduce, and it's probably going to take about, so we're going to reduce and add our next step. Okay, so here's the beginnings of our sauce beginning to bubble. Now you're going to want to keep it at that bubble for about 10 minutes and let it reduce. Okay, so we're ready for our next step, which is going to be adding the heavy whipping cream. I use a cup. The recipe calls for 3/4, but bigger is better. We're going to add that and give it a little whisk. You want to just come over here and show. Now it's going to look a little funky, but you just need to get it all mixed in together, and it's just delightful. Now we're going to add our parsley. I have finely chopped about a few pinches of parsley, and we're just going to put it on in there. It's real good. And let's give that a mix. Now our sauce is complete. It can be ready at any time now, but we're going to allow it to do a bit of a simmer. I'm going to take the temp down to about around a 3, low, and I'm going to allow my water to begin boiling. Then I'm going to be adding about half of this pack of angel hair pasta, and we'll show you the plate from there. Okay, so we've taken our chicken out of the oven. Our pasta is done cooking and is on the plate. And now we're just gonna take some of our sauce and we put it over the noodles as well as over the chicken. And we like to drench ours. So I make extra sauce and we just like pretty much drown it. It's a very lemony, creamy sauce. It's fun to make. It's easy to make. This probably took me, what, half an hour to make, Josh? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was about a half an hour. So, thank you for watching.